Welcome back, everyone. Today we'll be talking about the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, also known as AZA. This discussion is going to help you guys know which zoos are maintaining those high levels of animal care and welfare. Are they the good zoos that you should support, or are the ones that you should maybe steer clear from? While there's always going to be outliers, the basic rule of thumb is that if it's AZA accredited, it's worth your support. And if it's not, you might not want to go there. So you're heading out to your local zoo, or maybe you're in a different city, going to see their zoo. Is this one that I should support? Perfect way to check that out is it AZA accredited or not? So what is AZA? AZA is a non-profit organization dedicated to the advancement of zoos and aquariums in the areas of conservation, science, education, and recreation. Done. Lesson over. To go through a little history, prior to 1971, there were no standards, there were no guidelines and rules. Because there was no system in place, zoos and aquariums were able to do whatever they wanted. Some zoos and aquariums were upholding those standards, of taking great care of their animals. Others weren't. And the public started to voice their concerns. So in 1971, they set up a committee that was dedicated to do exactly what they are now. The advancement of zoos and aquariums in those 4 categories. In 1974, the first institution became accredited, and that led us down the path to where we are today. Over time, AZA really started to up the ante based on the new research that was available. While they probably didn't know what they were about to start in 1971, that committee really led us down the path to modern zoos and aquariums, what they are now. The science, the research, the education, the funding, conservation, to holding ourselves accountable for the sake of the species. Animal care and husbandry is top notch, and that is at the forefront of every zoo's goal, making sure that these animals are well taken care of. Still not sold? So fun fact, the USDA and OSHA use these standards as the US national standard. So they must be doing something right. And becoming accredited is not easy. It's a long, multi-step process that is very thorough. They want to thoroughly check your zoo to ensure that you guys are doing everything right, that you are worth their accreditation. And you got to reapply every 5 years. So you get that accreditation, great. Got to maintain it. Got to keep going. Got to keep moving forward. That's their name. They want to uphold their integrity of their organization. So they're not just going to give any random zoo or aquarium that status. I mean, that means something. In the US and overseas combined, there are 240 AZA accredited institutions. That's a very small fraction of the amount of places that have animals and call themselves a zoo or an aquarium or whatever they may be, if they're licensed to have those animals. So how do you know if your zoo is one of those 240? They're going to be showing off that logo, so make sure you look for it on their website. If you do a little bit of research, a little bit of digging, you'll be able to find whether or not they're accredited. Just some concluding thoughts for all the the keyboard warriors who are at home saying I don't support zoos, or taking a picture out of context from maybe a non-accredited zoo. Nice. No. Just do the research. I mean, all you're doing is taking away the support from the institutions that are pushing the boundaries for animals in captivity and in the wild. And for those of you who do support those AZA accredited institutions, feel good about it. Go to the zoo, take your kids, take your significant other. It's a really fun recreational activity. It's also really important for science, education, conservation, all of those things. I work at a zoo, and it's a passion-filled job filled with lots of opportunity, lots of curiosity, lots of wonder. Go there, immerse yourself in it, like get involved. It's awesome. It's a cool world. Another video in the books. If you guys are still having some questions, you're still uncertain about a few things, reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you, love to answer those questions, have a discussion. We have a strong group of ambassadors who are always looking to spread our word, to spread our message. And if you guys are wondering, yes, Brookfield Zoo is AZA accredited, as is the Shed Aquarium, as is Lincoln Park Zoo. So just a few places to go right here in the Illinois area. Well, check it out. Look into it. Which zoos are you supporting and why? Let us know. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.